Alright, here we're gonna take a little tour of the garden. I figure it's time. So without further ado, after you. Alex is back to bother me. He's a West Side Blood member. Don't get mad at me because there isn't any ground cover. It's in the works. See him again, and when you turn down, and that's the compost pile. Redesign is also in the works. Maize, onions, chard, tomato, more maize, and then Sukuma wiki, aka kale. It pushes the pore, they say. It grows everywhere here. It's the staple. So there we have a nicely sized Leucaena tree growing up. We're gonna just walk through here. This is where the little fertility nests or fertility centers are. We're starting here, so we just mulched underneath this mango tree and planted some legumes. Expect to see them thrive. That's a passion fruit that we're gonna train up. Over here we have, I'll show you one of my favorite little trees that we just planted. It is the humble moringa, prized for its nutritional value as well as good green fodder. We just planted about 10 small trees to do shade. Another small Leucaena. The mango. No fruit as of yet, but that's gonna change very soon. You can see another Leucaena planted over there. And then here we have the mango. And I want to show you something nice. Here we have this little sprout right here. He got planted about 3 days ago. I think he's a green grand pea, but I planted a couple right there, so he might be a bean too. There we have a little zone 5 area back there. And we need water, more water. So here we have more of the Sukuma wiki, more chard coming up, another mango tree, some pathetic looking tomatoes, and some beans, peas, peppers. Everything needs shade because these guys are really getting hit hard. So that's what the trees are for. Here we have soon to go on the ground. Or I should point out the habitat first. Nice little edge buffer full of all types of critters. There's a pawpaw tree, aka papaya. It'll get planted soon. You can see the pumpkin growing up along the trellis there. I was told that the lattice work here is to keep the birds off the tomatoes. I think I'll discover a better way of doing that. But lots of tomatoes in there. As you can see, getting planted some vertical Sukuma wiki to demonstrate how you can do a little vertical growth column in an urban area. More onions and kale. We have these little beds. You'll notice that there aren't raised beds here. I guess they want to try to keep water, but once the soil gets built up and we get a bunch of good life in there, you best believe there will be some very fecund rich living raised beds. Remnants of the cilantro. It's actually really tasty. Like a little rabbit, I eat it up. Irrigation laid down, and it's keeping it pretty green. It's doing an alright job. It's not the fancy stuff we get back home, but it'll work. And then there's another little lick here. You can tell by the mulch on the ground. Okay, that is the preliminary look at the garden. I hope to show you it again in a much greater iteration of itself. Fully recognized. All right, love you. Bye.